Blue Lock Chapter 308 leaks and spoilers are here. If you guys like this type of content, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers. Thank you for all the support in my videos lately. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. So the first 3 pages of the chapter are actually translated by the leaker, but I'm just assuming that they're joking around. You know, Baratsuda is just talking to Nagi, and Nagi's just kind of neglecting him, saying, get out of here. But then Baratsuda ends up talking to him in the 4th page by saying, the maximum number of registrants in the U20 World Cup is 26. Hand over the decision-making authority of 3 representative members to me. That's the deal. In exchange, I'll approve the budget for that stupid project you call Blue Lock or whatever. So I think what Baratsuda is saying is that he made a deal with Ego that he funds the Blue Lock project, and in exchange, Ego will give him the ability to make the decision over the representative members for the U20 World Cup. And I think where this is going is Baratsuda is about to ask Nagi to join the U20 World Cup on Japan's team as one of his representative members. Baratsuda then asks Nagi, how about joining the 3 of them from this secret route, say Nagi? I'm going to be real, guys. I'm not a big fan of this. I'm not really a big fan of this for one reason, because we just got kicked out of Blue Lock, which eventually means that we're not supposed to be able to play on the Japanese U20 team. I was way more looking forward to Nagi having a villain arc and maybe going against them, but this kind of just feels cheap. It feels like all that was for nothing. Like, you know, we literally just got kicked out and now we're getting a free ride back in. I don't like that. In the next page, we get Baratsuda giving the exact conditions so Nagi could join the Team Japan. The translation will come later. But honestly, this is all we have right now. I bet he's saying, oh, step 1, you have to do this. Step 2, you have to do this. And step 3, I think from the text leak, it's saying that he has to go through some sort of trial in order to actually make it. Baratsuda then says, once you pass all 3 of these trials, that way I can instantly take control of everything. I can become Blue Lock's representative. What do you say, Nagi? And let's see what Nagi says about this. With me, how about taking over Blue Lock? I don't know, guys. I don't know if I like this better than, like, would you guys like this better? Like him taking it over from the inside on Baratsuda's side? Or would you guys rather have Nagi become a villain? I would rather prefer the villain route. I don't like this route. I do not like this. I'm not going to lie. Nagi's eyes then widen and he says, I can go back to Blue Lock at that place with them? So yeah, Nagi is definitely considering this. I don't know what he's going to say after this. Like, is he going to be like, okay, you know, fuck it, I'm going back. Let's go. I'm going to lock in for the U20 World Cup. Or is he going to be like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to take the easy road like he's been doing. Like, you know, this will show real character development if Nagi refuses this offer and tells Baratsuda, no, I'm not going to take the easy road. I'm going to get back some other way. Nagi then says, no, but I can't. Baratsuda says, huh? Nagi says, Ego-san is not wrong. Baratsuda also says, huh? You still want to play football in Blue Lock, right? So I guess Nagi is actually pretty mature to the fact that Ego, everything he said about him, while it might be harsh and it might hurt, he's not wrong about him. Nagi needs to change. It's not like he's directly opposing Ego. You know what I'm saying? Nagi then looks Baratsuda straight in the eye and says, I can't betray Blue Lock. That place has always been burning with passion, because Ego-san is there. So Nagi acknowledges that Blue Lock is Blue Lock with Ego, and without Ego, Blue Lock wouldn't really be Blue Lock anymore. So that's exactly my reason for thinking that if Blue Lock loses in this U20 World Cup and Ego loses his job, guys, Blue Lock is going to be no more. Like, all these players are already old enough and have offers where they can quite literally continue outside of Blue Lock. Like, Blue Lock is done. Ego will be suspended of his Blue Lock license, you know, and maybe he might become the coach of the Japan team instead of being like a Blue Lock owner type of guy. Just then, Nagi keeps speaking and telling Baratsuda it was Ego who created Blue Lock. Without Blue Lock, I wouldn't have known how my blood could boil. That's not right. Baratsuda became even angrier, emphasizing that Ego was just a heartless person using them as a stepping stone for his dream. But Nagi replied, even so, as long as Ego is at the helm Blue Lock, it will still be a place of burning passion. Changing it would be a betrayal. Baratsuda then gets so angry, he literally kicks water at my guy Nagi and says that he started to mock. He says, he will help you, but he couldn't live in the past. He told Nagi to have some self-respect. But just then, a call comes in for Burutsuda. The call is from Sai Itoshi, who then says that he will take part in the U20 World Cup, starting from the knockout stages. This is crazy. Why the hell is Sai starting from the knockout stages and not the group stage? What the hell? We then get the draw for Japan's group in the U20 World Cup. And guys, Japan is in the group of death with Nigeria, England, and France. Oh my gosh, we're going to play a new Gen 11 or two new Gen 11s in the group stage along with Loki. Oh my goodness. We're so cooked, guys. We're so cooked. Burutsuda then absolutely starts paging Sai by telling him, yo, you need to play in the group stage. He tells him, yo, bro, I don't know why you're taking the group stage off when it's literally the hardest part of the entire tournament so far. I don't know why you're trying to skip this. But Sai then replies to Burutsuda and says he only wants to play for revenge against Bunny Iglesias. So it's true. Bunny Iglesias is the one that destroyed Sai's dream, and Sai is trying to get his ultimate get back right now. Oh my gosh. What is going to happen in this U20 World Cup, bro? I'm so excited. So yeah, I just wanted to get back to the page where Burutsuda was actually explain the 3 conditions for Nagi to join the team again. And the first condition is that Nagi would take a special test. If he passes, he will become one of the special trio. So yeah, like I said, Burutsuda and Ego made a deal, and now Burutsuda is basically able to add 3 players of his choosing to the U20 World Cup roster. Then the second condition is that all of Nagi's future soccer activities, including contracts and career orientation, will be managed by Burutsuda. In short, from now on until the end of his life, Nagi's career will be entirely in Burutsuda's hands. And the third and final condition is when he returns to Blue Lock, Nagi must prove that Ego's way of doing things is wrong in order to create the premise to remove Ego from the position of project director and replace him with Burutsuda. Sai then finds out that Japan and France are in the same group, and he then tells Burutsuda on the phone that he's changed his mind. Now, it's not too clear what he changed his mind about. Again, these leaks are all over the place. So I might make a separate video about when the chapter actually comes out about what's going on. But from what it looks like here is that Sai originally was just going to he was only going to play for revenge against Bunny Iglesias. But as soon as he's seen that that Japan was drawn up with France in the group stage, he says, you know, I can change my mind. That's what it's looking like. It looks like he wants to play against France as well in the group stage. I don't know, guys. We could get the final page of the chapter where Sai tells Burutsuda, I'll use Blue Lock as a stepping stone. I have a dream to achieve. So I wonder what his dream is. That's another, mystery that's brought up with Sai's character in this recent chapter. The U20 World Cup is full of speculation. Only those who desire victory can open up a new future. Who will be the 3 players that come from Burutsuda? You know, a lot have proven to me that maybe, just maybe, guys, I think that Kira might be one of those players out of the 3. Now, I'm just saying it might be Kira. It might be someone else. Who else could it be, bro? He can choose any 3 players he wants. I think Sai is already one of them. Nagi, I have no clue what will happen to Nagi, to be honest, guys. Nagi is a very, very mysterious character right now because I have no clue what's happening to him. Why do we spend all this time with him if he's not going to be involved in the next arc at all? So, it's pretty hard to know, but I'm glad he doesn't just join Blue Lock back just like that. I want him to kind of earn it. If he's going to come back, I want him to earn it. Or maybe, maybe Raid Dark could help him out a little bit. Maybe that theory's still on the table. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this type of content, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. Let's get to 8,000 subscribers. I know this video was a little messy and all over the place, but I had to get it out because it was leaks night. I might make another video for the actual chapter. Let me know what you guys think about this chapter down below in the comments. Hope you guys all have a great day or night wherever you are. Goodbye.